Semiconductors. Welcome to the Pi Plus Academy, basically on the concept of features of semiconductors. So semiconductors, they have a main or chief features or characteristics or properties. So semiconductor, we mean the materials which allows electrons in intermediate between conductors and insulators. But semiconductor are just having some properties which makes them to be as it is. So we have some examples now of semiconductors. We have like this germanium, we have this like silicon, and these are just elements, germanium and silicon, but these are compounds, gallium arsenide and cadmium selenide. These are just compounds. These are compounds. So features now. Let us see the features or properties of semiconductor. One is the resistivity of semiconductor is less than an insulator but higher than a conductor. So what comes up? That the higher the resistivity, the higher the resistance. So having higher resistance, meaning that the conductivity of it will be low. So if it is so, in that, we'll just check another property that semiconductors show a negative temperature coefficient of resistance, meaning that the increase in resistance is where now the conductivity being low as possible. Also, at absolute zero temperature, semiconductor behave as an insulator, meaning that the semiconductor cannot conduct at absolute zero temperature. But once the temperature increases to a certain point is where now the semiconductor will increase its conductivity, whereby its electrons will be jumping from the band which is called valence band to the band which is called conduction band. Examples of semiconductors, we have like this op amp, we have these resistors, we have these capacitors, we have these diodes, we have these transistors, and also integrated circuits. All these are examples of semiconductors. So on checking the most or chief examples of semiconductors are just like this, and also checking on the chief features of semiconductors are like how we explain the R.